Hello. I turned my phone the other way and now it's kind of off, but we'll make it work. And of course, this time Facebook didn't ask me if I wanted to share it. I haven't figured Facebook out. It seems like they changed things on me. So let me share it on my laptop. I'll give you guys a minute to find me. We are playing with new products tonight and one old product. This is what we're going to make. Seems like this is not. There we go. Maybe that's more level. All right. Get this shared. Hey, Betty. We are going to play with some new stuff tonight and an old stamp set that is going out. Tomorrow will be the last day for it. I'm just getting this shared over to the group. Hey, Nancy. Almost there. All right. There we go. Now, in case somebody's looking, hey, Debbie, you get to watch us live. Somebody's looking for it on the group, they can find it. So we are playing with new and old tonight. Tomorrow is the last day to order out of the spring mini catalog. And then Friday, the holiday mini catalog starts, which I'm not ready for all the holiday stuff, but there's some gorgeous stuff in there. So tonight, this is the old set that we are using. It's called Slim Sayings, and they're bigger. They're meant to go on the slimline cards, you know, the ones that are like, I don't know, like 8, 7 something, like 3.5 by 8 something. I don't remember. So that's why they're a little bigger. But I used this Happy For You on the bottom of this card. So you can use it on a regular size card also. So that's the old stamp set that's going away. I did check just a few minutes ago. It's still available as of now. The new set we are using is one that I probably wouldn't have even noticed looking through the catalog and probably wouldn't have purchased it. But they had what's called Creativity Now for demonstrators, and we got to pre-order this set even before we could pre-order normally. And we made like 4 cards, and I'll show you those at the end. 4 cards in a bag with it, and it is so pretty. Like I said, I probably would not have, since they had that creativity thing. I've got it. So this is the stamp set. It's called Splendid Thoughts. And so it has these line art drawings, and then these don't exactly match this. It's just to give a little color, and I haven't used those inside ones yet, so I'll need to make a card using those. But it's got some wonderful sentiments. I love the mix of fonts that they've been doing. And then it has dies that are really fun. So it's got these nice intricate dies that you can just cut out and use as is. It's got one that will cut out both of these stamped shapes. Sorry, there's always a glare when I have it down like that. And then there's one that is like for sentiment, or when they were demonstrating it, one of the ladies said, yeah, it looks like a taco to me. So you could use it for lots of different things. And then one for the bee too. So really, really a nice set. Like I said, I probably would have just gone right by it in the catalog, not even noticing it. But I'm really glad I got it. And I've had a lot of fun playing with it. So I will show you at the end what we made for the Creativity Now. And then at my team meeting last night, we made 4 other cards with it. So I'll show you those also. The other thing that we got that I am using tonight on this card, sorry, I should have this opened up already, is the Designer Series paper. And it is, mine is well used already. And this is going to be hard to show on camera, but it's foil on one side. Oh, that's not too bad. And then the other side is not. And it's soft sea foam, fresh freesia, Sahara sand, and then there's a copper and calypso coral. So this is the fresh freesia foil, and then on the other side. And this is the copper and calypso coral. And This is the one we're using tonight. So it's soft seafoam foil. That one's kind of hard to tell that it's foil. And then this is Pool Party and soft seafoam together. And then this one I don't have much left of because we used it for the bag. And it's more of a, I don't know, it's got Calypso Coral on the back. So it's kind of a coppery color. Let's see. I think there's one more that I haven't cut into at all. Let me grab it. Yes, this one. Which, I don't know. Oh, that one's really hard to show you. It's kind of a gold, I guess. I'm trying to get out of light. And then it's got this pretty soft seafoam on the back. So the paper is gorgeous too. I've made a mess. Paper everywhere. All right, let's get started. We're gonna make this card. So the other thing that we got with this suite was this ribbon. So it's a soft seafoam ribbon. It's real easy to tie. And then these little trinkets. So we're gonna use those. So let's get started. I've got my, I cut this out using the Stylish Shape. So I think it's the second to the largest circle. And I'm going to use soft seafoam. Oh, and I think I forgot to say, everyone that comments on this card will be in the drawing to get it next week. So I'll draw next Wednesday before Facebook Live next Wednesday, and somebody will win that. And I will also tell you, this is the card we made last week. So this is a new Summer Splash, I think is the name of this stamp set. And it's brand new in the annual catalog. This stamp set and dies is gone, and I think the paper is still available, but I was pairing the Artfully Layered with the Summer Splash. But this is what we made last week, and I will tell you at the end who won that card. Okay, and then also I forgot to tell you all my stuff. After I'm done with the video, I will put up a blog post that will tell you the measurements that I used for this card. All right, so we're going to do soft seafoam with this. I think it's a eucalyptus tree, eucalyptus leaves. And then we're going to use these other ones. I don't know what that is. Somebody called it a calla lily. I saw in a video. It doesn't really look like a calla lily to me, but it could be. I think it just looks more like leaves, but it's pretty, whatever it is. So this is Pool Party. So we'll just make it. So just layering those two together. And then we just need our sentiment. And I just stamped it directly on my card base. So this is a Pool Party card base. My bone folder, so it'll get a nice crease. Oh, I said it was trying to reconnect, so you may have seen a little freezing, but hopefully it's back now for you. Since it's long, I like to turn it upside down and do it that way. So we'll just put this along the bottom. I'm just going to open it up so it's not flopping on me. So just along the bottom of the card. There we go. And that's all the stamping. This is really a quick and easy card, which I like. Those are the good ones. It's fun to spend a lot of time sometimes and really come up with elaborate ones, but it's also fun to just get some done. So I hate to cover up this gorgeous foil side, but I wanted to make some that didn't use the foil side. So that's just going to go all the way across. And then I used dimensionals to put my circle on. I'm going to do that first before I try and add the other embellishments to it. That's easier for me, is to do those embellishments last. So 3 is enough for the circle. And we'll just put that over here to the left. And then I've got these charms. So they're just little leaf charms. You can't see them very well, can you? I don't know why. It's so hard to get light. So I'm going to take my glue dots and just put a glue dot on the end of it. And just put that down there. And then take some of this beautiful ribbon. It's soft sea foam. It's really easy to tie. I like to just tie it while it's on the spool. Oops. Which is always harder to do when you're doing it on camera. Come here. This one wants to twist on me. There we go. All right, cut these tails off. Now we can just get our glue dots back out. Get that to come down a little bit. Put a glue dot on that and then just stick it right to the bottom. So that covers up that little notch or that little hole at the bottom. And there you go. There's our card. Isn't that fun? I love the colors too. Very soft colors. So let me show you. I put the one from last week there on the corner so I don't forget to show you who won that. All right, so in the creativity now that we did, so I have lots to show you here. We made these cards. Thank you, Allison. So this was one of them. Let me show you this one first, actually. This was one of them. This is Petal Pink, and then we used 4 of the foil papers and just cut them out with that taco or whatever you want to call it, the half moon die. And then this is another one from the one that I just got the circle from, that I've lost the name already, but and we just stamped some of that leaf around the outside. So that was one. And then we saved, so these were cut out of rectangles. We saved those rectangles and then used them on this card and added some dies from the pattern paper, the designer series paper, and then heat embossed the sentiment. So we just used the leftovers from this card to make this card. This one is really pretty. I think it's my second favorite. It's really pretty. So we used the brick and mortar embossing folder, and then we took one of our blending brushes and the craft white ink and just brushed some of the white on there just to give it a little bit of a distressed look. And then here's some of those beautiful dies. They're just real thin dies. And then we stamped those and die cut those. And then the sending hugs, we just cut around, just fussy cut around it. And then there's that half moon die and the ribbon and a few pearls. We just added a few pearls. This one I think is my favorite. I just love the colors of it. So this is just a piece of white cardstock, and all we did was scribble our blends. So it is Pool Party and Fresh Freesia, and then some dies in the soft sea foam and the soft sea foam ribbon. And we just scribbled the blends, stamped some bees on there, and that's it. And then this is some of the paper too. Isn't that pretty? And then the last thing that we did for this creativity now is we made a bag. So hopefully I can kind of show this. So it has sending hugs, and we did one of the dies and stamped underneath of it. But this, and then we wrapped the ribbon around twice. But this is that paper that has the leaves on the top and the bottom. And that's what we used, were 2 pieces of that to make our bag. And so the thought was you could put your cards inside your bag and it would be a nice little gift for someone. But I didn't want to put my cards in there because I wanted to be able to show them all. I mean, you can untie this and get into the bag and put stuff in and then tie it back up. So it's not like it's a one-time open thing. So that was what we made in the Creativity Now. And then, like I said, last night I had my team meeting and we used this stamp set also. And this is what we made. This is what I came up with. So this is Sahara sand and that kind of Sahara sand foil. And then again, die cutting. And then just one of the little sentiments from it. So these are pretty simple. Just some, dies and a little bit of stamping. This is a new technique that I've seen a lot of places and I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember. But you just tear a strip from the middle of your card, roll it up and glue it down. And so then you just have this little... Now this one would be a little harder to mail. You might have to put it in a padded envelope to mail it, but there's some of that foil paper behind there. And then another one of the dies and a few pearls and a little bit of stamping over there. And then this is with the soft sea foam. So I tried to be sure I used different ones of the foil for each card. And again, we just stamped that eucalyptus in the soft sea foam. And I don't know if you can see, kind of can see, there's a eucalyptus embossing folder. And that's what I used here. It's one of the narrow ones. So it doesn't emboss the whole page. But I didn't need it. I just needed it in the middle where my Designer Series paper wasn't. So I just embossed the eucalyptus behind there. And then stamped with black and tied the ribbon there again. And then this is the last one. Now this is very similar to one that one of the demonstrators showed us on the Creativity Now that she had done. So I kind of copied hers. I think I changed the colors a little bit, but it's pretty much the same layout. But I just thought it was so pretty, so simple, but very elegant. I think this, you could use this for a wedding card. You might want to put a different sentiment on there. Let's Celebrate would work. Or Today is the Day to Remember. Either one of those would work if you wanted to make this for a wedding card. And I don't know if you can tell on camera. You can see a little bit. So one of the cards that they had us make, I think it was this one. No, I thought they did it on one of them. Oh, it was this one. They had us distress the edge of the cardstock. So you can kind of see how it's kind of bent and around there. So I did that with this one. And all you do, I'm just grabbing my scissors real quick. I'm not going to do it on this card because it's already put together. But all you do is you just take your scissors and you just rough it up like that. It works better if you do it away from you. So you would do like that and then you would turn it and do the other side. Now I'm not really doing it because I don't really want to rough up my card, but it just leaves this nice kind of just, distressed look around the edge. So that was really fun. So those are all the cards with this beautiful set, and this will be available Friday, July 1st. So if you're not ready for Christmas or fall or Halloween, this is a great place to start. And then this is the one that we made tonight. So somebody will win this card next week. Last week we made this one, and the winner of this is Allison. So I will, what's today, Wednesday? I'll get your new address. I'll get your new address because I'm afraid even if I put it in the mail tomorrow, I'm afraid it won't, I could get it to your mom, but I don't know that you'll get there. It'll get to you in time. So I'll get your new address so I can send it to you. And then you'll have mail waiting for you there. All right, that is it. Thank you. I will get my blog post up shortly so you can see the dimensions for this card, and I will see you next week. Bye.